In the heart of the lush savanna of Ghana lay the vibrant village of Kumasi. The village was renowned for its rich culture and the skilled craftsmanship of its people. Among them was a young woman named Amma, known for her exceptional beadwork. Her jewelry was sought after by both locals and visitors, but despite her talent, Amma lived a modest life, always willing to help her community. One scorching afternoon, while Amma was gathering materials near the river, she noticed an elderly man struggling to carry a heavy load of firewood. Without hesitation, Amma rushed to his side and offered to help. The man, grateful for her assistance, introduced himself as Mr. Juma, a storyteller and elder who had recently moved to the village. As they walked back to the village, Mr. Juma shared tales of his travels and the wisdom he had gained over the years. Amma listened intently, fascinated by his stories. She felt a deep connection to the old man and invited him to stay with her until he found his footing in the community. Mr. Juma gratefully accepted, and over the next few weeks, Amma helped him settle in. During his stay, Mr. Juma noticed Amma's remarkable beadwork and encouraged her to share her skills with the younger generation. He suggested organizing a workshop where she could teach the village children the art of beadmaking. Amma, though initially hesitant, embraced the idea and began preparing for the workshop. Word of the workshop spread quickly, and on the day it began, children from all over the village gathered eagerly to learn from Amma. She taught them the techniques passed down through generations, the significance of different patterns and colors, and the importance of preserving their cultural heritage. The children were enthralled, and soon, their own creations began to take shape. One evening, as the workshop drew to a close, a group of visitors from the nearby city arrived in Kumasi. Among them was a journalist named Kofi, who had heard about the village's unique beadwork and wanted to write a feature on it. Kofi was captivated by the vibrant designs and intricate craftsmanship of Amma and her students. He interviewed Amma and took photos of their work, promising to share their story with a wider audience. A few weeks later, the feature was published, and the response was overwhelming. Orders for Amma's beadwork flooded in from across the country, and her jewelry gained national recognition. The village of Kumasi became known for its beautiful beadwork, attracting tourists and boosting the local economy. Despite her newfound success, Amma remained humble and continued to teach the children, knowing that preserving their culture was more important than any amount of money. She used her earnings to improve the village's infrastructure, build a community center, and support local conservation efforts. One evening, as the village celebrated a successful harvest, Mr. Juma approached Amma. "You have done so much for Kumasi," he said, his eyes twinkling with pride. "Your kindness has brought prosperity and joy to our village." Amma smiled and replied, "I simply did what felt right. Helping you that day led to all of this." Mr. Juma nodded. "Remember, Amma, if you do the right thing, you will become happy." In that moment, Amma understood the profound truth in Mr. Juma's words. The happiness she felt was not just from her success, but from knowing that her actions had made a lasting impact on her community. And as the sun set over the savannah, casting a golden glow over Kumasi, Amma knew she would continue to do the right thing, spreading happiness and preserving her heritage for generations to come.